Well, look who's home. It seems like I've been waiting an eternity for you to return, my darling. You should let me go out shopping with you next time. That way I wouldn't be bored, sitting around your house, slowly withering away from lack of cuddles from the sweetest mistress I've had in years. Ah, yes, yes, feed me all that darling bashfulness. Let me soak it up for a second. Come here. Ah, that's just lovely. How about a welcome home kiss, too? On the lips. All right, cheek it is, I know. I'll be good. Would you like me to take the groceries into the kitchen? All right, your wish is my command. Up we go. Oh, what do you think I wouldn't take every opportunity to sweep you off your feet? Why not carry the groceries and you along with them? Just hold tight to the bags and we won't have a problem. Aw, stop your useless fussing and just let me take you to the kitchen. Just stop. I haven't been near you for almost 2 hours. What did you expect? I'm hungry, you know, and I can get in a few kisses to your face because there's no escape. You can't fool me into thinking you're actually mad when I can sense your enjoyment. I thought you'd have learned that after a few days. I suppose I'll have to put you down. But you feel so nice. I just want to keep you clutched here in my arms like this, sipping away at your energy. It's so delightful, won't you let me, darling? Ah, I see. Putting away the groceries will make you even happier. And more delicious. You're actually right, darling. Good thinking. Now, you just sit here at the table and let me handle this. Though you might have to direct me. I don't know where you keep everything. Say, why don't we make a deal? For every couple of items that I put away, you give me a kiss. Maybe on the lips this time. Ah, yes, the cheek. Very well, very well. Food, as it's known to me, is scarce being in your service, so I'll not refuse anything that you allow me to scavenge. You know, I wonder if you get off having a succubus under your thumb, always luring me in, giving me little tastes, but never letting me completely indulge. It's been sufficient so far, but whenever you leave me alone, it's difficult to control my hunger upon your return. Imagine being only able to lick the juice off a steak without being able to sink your teeth into it. Oh, you're a vegetarian, I forgot. Ugh. Well then, same metaphor, but with whatever recipe you enjoy the most. It would still taste good, but it's not exactly satisfying, is it? Speaking of which, you owe me my first kiss. Ah, delicious. I can taste how happy you are that I'm doing this for you. By the way, I thought that you might enjoy a hot bath before dinner, so I drew one for you. Oh, about an hour ago. It gave me something to do for a few minutes. Don't fret, it's not gone cold. Are you forgetting my origins, darling? I have ways of keeping things hot. Pardon me, the pun was too juicy to resist. Wipe that judgmental indifference off your face. You won't be dismissing such an ability if you want a long soak. I'll keep it warm for you the whole time, and you could always let me sit in with you while you enjoy it. I could absorb the contentment that's sure to start flowing right off you. I could even wash your hair, or massage your neck and shoulders while you rest and... What? No? Of course, you really want me to drop dead from malnutrition, don't you? I'm going to need a serious dose of your pleasant energy soon, or we're both going to be in trouble. Speaking of which, cheek kiss now. Mwah. Oh, you taste so good. I knew it. How many times do I have to tell you that you can deny it all you want? I'll always taste the truth on you. To think doing something like a simple chore would bring you such happiness. It is both heartwarming and infuriating. If it's this easy to please you doing mundane tasks, I could absolutely obliterate your boundaries of contentment by applying my true abilities. Don't act like you don't know what those abilities are, my darling. Were you not so evasive, I could turn up the heat and have your legs trembling like water before me. Oh, yes, the bath. Of course, it will give you all the heat you need. Go ahead. But one more kiss first. All right, go on and enjoy your bath then. Oh, I can sit outside the door? Absolutely. I'll take that compromise. Just leave it cracked a bit, will you? That way the energy has an open channel to flow right to me. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. Sometimes. You've probably never had a bath stay this hot for this long, have you, mistress? I'd say you're welcome, but I find that I'm tempted to say thank you as well. You're sending such a massive stream of relaxation and enjoyment my way, and it's quite the appetizer. Aw, you're getting out already? But it's only been 20 minutes. Well, yes. I suppose I don't want you to wrinkle up anymore. What's that? Oh, there aren't any towels in the bathroom? Dear me, I wonder how that could have happened. We're at an impasse here, aren't we? You need a towel. I have a towel. You could let me dry you off. I'd do a very thorough job. Fine. Then why don't you allow me the pleasure of a single glance at your body? Please, just a little something to sustain me. Very well, here, take your towel. Besides, I can tell you are sumptuous, with or without clothing. I have an eye for these things, darling. No bulky sweaters or baggy pants can fool these eyes into thinking you're not delectable. Once you're good and dried off, come out. I'll have dinner waiting for you. After that, you owe me our nightly cuddle session. How about we move this one to the bed, darling? Oh, come on. Are you ever going to let me hold you in your sleep again? It's the easiest way for me to feed continuously, at least for a long stretch of time, without inconveniencing you. I'm getting tired of sleeping on the couch. I told you I wouldn't grope you in your sleep again. That only happened once, and it was only because you looked so cute. Oh, how you make me suffer. When I pitch over dead in your living room rug, you'll think twice about depriving me. Could you really live with the guilt of knowing that a simple kiss on the lips instead of the cheek would have been enough to save me once I'm gone? You're a cruel, cold-hearted mistress. No wonder you need someone to warm you up a bit. You barely allow that. Would you kindly stop laughing so violently and sit still? I can't brush your hair with you rocking around so much. I won't deny that your amusement tastes rich, but it's less appetizing when it's at my expense. I'd think you'd be past it anyhow. It happened more than 20 minutes ago. Listen, have you any idea how many times offering to feed someone just a single bite of food led to a pleasure-filled night between the sheets? It is a proven strategy. How was I supposed to know that it would not only offend you, but also send you into fits of hysterical laughter? I swear not a single person whom I'm offered to feed has refused me, let alone thought me patronizing. It is supposed to be romantic, you uncultured... But no, I am past it, I'm past it. Let us remain past it together, shall we? So stop laughing. Just close your eyes, tip your head back, and enjoy the brush gliding through your damp hair. I can fairly inhale the pleasure coming off you. You should let me brush your hair every night. You know, I've been meaning to ask you this, but I've been too busy trying to seduce you. I've been here for almost a full week, and you've not once gone to work. Why is that? 2-week vacation, And you thought you'd, take advantage of your downtime to summon a succubus? That would make sense to me, were you using me for what I am. But you are not. You're constantly keeping me at a friendly, cuddly, kissy, near platonic distance. I've been forming a theory that you have a power complex. You enjoy being the mistress of an inherently sensual being like myself, while denying me my true nature, simply because you can. Like I said before, I think you get off knowing that I have to obey you, even if it's against the very core of who and what I am. What else am I to think when you called me into your home but want nothing more than hugs and kisses? What is that? Asexual? I have a lot to learn. I have heard of this before, but never encountered it, as you can imagine in my line of work. Explain it to me. If I have so much to learn, why don't you be my teacher? Help me to understand. Ah, I see. Were you truly that starved for attention? If you are one of these asexuals who crave physical companionship but only at times and never of the sensual nature, then you could have summoned any number of beings for companionship. So why choose me when you know what my primary function is? Why, you sneaky little sadist. You're telling me that you were prepared to fend off a succubus at every turn in exchange for intense physical contact in every other sense. You just wanted to be smothered in affection so badly, and you thought a succubus would be the best call, even if you had to resist my advances. Color me impressed. If it was constant, hands-on attention you wanted, succubus would be the way to go, I suppose, though keeping it clean is the sticking point. You've managed well enough, though it is quite self-serving, as are all those who summon my kind, but your situation is just a different flavor of selfish. Understandable, I suppose, but no less irritating to endure. Do not misunderstand me. I enjoy all that you will allow me to do, but it is mildly torturous to be strung along with no fulfillment. You're right. It will not be forever. By that argument, I can endure at least one more week living like this, if I must. Oh, no, mistress. I will not be constantly thinking of all the exploits I'll commit once I'm free of you. Though I will have to dream a little to keep me from despairing. Being without a proper meal is difficult. I'd say you can imagine, but truly, you cannot. What was that? Do you mean that? On the lips? You'll really finally let me? Oh, thank you, thank you. You have no idea how much more substantial a kiss on the lips is compared to anywhere else. Oh, thank you. All right, here. Let me put this brush down and come around to face you. Yes. Oh, I don't remember the last time I was so eager for a simple kiss. All right. May I hold on it a while? Please, just for nutrition's sake. Bless you. May I? Just one more. Oh, all right. Sorry. I'm sorry. I went a bit too far. Oh, but that was good. Oh, I haven't been so full since you summoned me. Thank you. Come back here. Let me cuddle up to you. Thank you. You're a strange kind of human. I sense so much joy in you, from the smallest of gestures or touches. It makes me think that you really are just in need of a companion, aren't you? I know what that means to my kind, but to yours? The lines are so much more blurred than I ever could have imagined. Since meeting you, I have a bit more understanding of that. Of what companionship could mean to different humans. It could mean what I provide, or it could mean just receiving a hug, or having someone to watch TV with, without any physical contact at all. As hard as that is for me to understand, I guess every human needs something a bit different, but all of you need companions. Even those as reclusive as I'm assuming you are, get desperate enough to summon a succubus like me when you're starved for attention. It's beginning to make more sense to me. You can't control what other humans might do. You may not even enjoy being around them most of the time. But you felt like you needed someone for a while. So, to the summoning circle you went, and here we are. It's taken me all week, but I finally have you figured out, my darling mistress. I can't say whether it will deter me from behaving like I'm wired to, but it at least gives me more perspective and understanding. No, shh. You don't have to try and explain yourself. That's not why I told you all of that. I said I understood, didn't I? I just wanted to make you feel more comfortable, knowing that I understand better now. So just relax, if you can, and let me stroke your head. You can lean against my shoulder. That's it. Another fact I've learned about you. Head pats always please you greatly. Well, if something so simple fills you with such delicious enjoyment for me to sip away at, then I can easily and gladly oblige.